It's incredible. Versus Facebook ads, we're getting 100, 125. So you're getting cheaper prospecting at a much, much higher level, Again, it's economies of scale, right? If you have a $1,000 budget for radio versus $1 million budget for radio, your cost per view is gonna go dramatically down. What's up, guys? Today we're talking about how we 4x'd the sales for 5 agencies. White label fulfillment versus the franchise crazy disruptive model that we've created. Guys, we're talking specifically about how we 4x'd the sales of each one of them. 7 tips. Without any further ado, guys, let's dive right in. All right, guys, 7 reasons. Number one thing that you can do and what we've done on the franchise model is systematize everything. I mean everything. We've dialed in this process, right? And so in the franchise model, what we're doing is we have a full department. Loaded down with tons of different strategies, from podcasting strategies to Facebook strategies, all dialed into one system. Where the prospecting agents are booking it on the calendar. And they're getting those meetings prepped up. What we end up finding is that a closer, maybe you own the agency or maybe you have a big team and you have a sales team, but the closer cannot spend time prospecting. He cannot spend time following up leads. He cannot spend time going through those rudimentary like things. They have to focus on closing the deals. The number one thing is dialing in the process, and a big part of that is segmenting the roles of prospecting, getting people booked appointments, and then your closers. Guys, reason number 2, economies of scale of prospecting. If you look at agencies, like I'm in many different groups. I'm about to speak at AdWorld here in a couple of weeks. There's 50,000 agency people in that group, but here's the reality. If you go to any one of your Facebook groups and you look at 99% of the agencies in that group are what I would call micro agencies. 99% of them are micro agencies. What does that mean? That means that they're, number one, they have less than 10 clients, maybe 10, 5, 1, 2, 3. 99% of your competition is micro. What is their budget with prospecting? Their budget with prospecting is maybe $1,000, maybe $0, maybe $1,500. And what does that mean? That means that there's only probably like 4 or 5 strategies they can do. LinkedIn automation, maybe some Facebook ads, it's very specific what they can do. And what you end up having is 99% of your competitors are doing these strategies. When you start getting more input, right? So at the franchise model, we're putting all of our funds together. We have a $30,000 prospecting budget every single month. Now we start getting into much higher levels of strategy. We can do. My favorite partnership is my partnership with Ramsey Solution. Dave Ramsey actually talks about Hite and how amazing we are. He sends us referrals. I mean, every single day he's sending us referrals. These are amazing, high quality leads that that trust is there. Do you know how much it costs for this? We're paying right at about $75 a lead. No, not a lead. $75 an appointment for these type of content. It's incredible. Versus Facebook ads, we're getting 100, 125. So you're getting cheaper prospecting at a much higher level, Again, it's economies of scale, right? If you have a $1,000 budget for radio versus $1 million budget for radio, your cost per view is gonna go dramatically down. Number 3 is we teach and we focus, anybody can do this, we focus dramatically on the audits and proposals. You see, we wanna make sure that we're selling the right thing to our clients. We wanna make sure that we're delivering the right results, we're setting the right expectation, right? And so take the time, now we do that for them, but you can do this in your own agency. We take the time to do a proposal, to do a full out audit, and normally it's like 20, 25 slides of, hey, here's the search volume, here's the cost per clicks, here's the formula, here's the expectations, here's the time frame. Like, we're going through everything, and so we split this. We have like the first intro call, getting to know them, what's their budget, what's their expectations, what are their goals, all this good stuff. And then we have a separate call where we're presenting this really robust, very thought out document, showcasing exactly what we can do. We're winning the trust of our partners, and more importantly, we're setting the right expectations that can allow us not only to keep clients, but to actually retain clients, right? To actually retain clients, guys. Like, we love audits. In fact, if you want an example of one of our decks, do comment below. I'll send it to you. I don't even care. We'll link it out. You can PM me on Instagram or anything like that, guys. I would love to see, though, if you guys have templates, show them to me. Show me a couple of slides. Show me your favorite slide that you love presenting to your clients to add value, guys. I think number 3 is a big one. Doing audits. Screw the one-time close. Forget about trying to get them on the first call. Take your time. Set the right expectations, and it'll dramatically affect your ability to sell more, but also create longer term clients, right? Number 4, one of the things that I think that's really helped us a lot in our franchise model is the support system. The support system, like the being able to, okay, I've got my prospecting team over here, and that's a big team. I've got my product team over here that's helping me with audits. And then I actually have an audit team that's building proposals for me and helping me out. And then I got our VP of fulfillment that leads all of that type of deal. And then I have VP of operations that's helping me. Guys, one of the things that I think is going to dramatically disrupt the agency model is just that. The ability to have a support system at scale that can help you and your business with a lot of different things. I think one of the biggest things that has allowed us to 4x ourselves with these franchises, and I mean consistently 4x, right? We had, I think March this year, we had 7x the average sales. Like our franchises on average, so 7 times as much as our white label partners. It's incredible. It has to do with the support system. Number 5, it's an aligned model, guys. It's an aligned model. Let me get my whiteboard. I want to show you guys the whiteboard here because I think it's so crucial. Give me a second.
A few moments later.
All right, we're back. Sorry, it took me a minute to get the board. All right, guys, so I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible. Guys, you have your agency. I'm terrible at spelling. And then I believe you have 4 pillars to really scale your agency effectively. You have to have all 4. If you're missing one of these, it doesn't work. Number 1, you have to have amazing product, amazing fulfillment, all right? If you have crappy product, crappy fulfillment, scalability is really, really difficult. Number 2, you have to have systems and operational support, right? You have to have this. If you have an amazing product, amazing sales, if you don't have the systems to control 50, 100, 200 clients, it's going to be incredibly, incredibly difficult. Now you have prospecting and sales. Hello, this is a big deal here, right? Prospecting and sales. And then I have this other category. It's kind of a lot of stuff mixed in together, but it's really about being a business leader, right? Making decisions for my business. So when should I hire? When should I fire? How should I price clients? What products should I go after? Making decisions for your business. And the reality is a lot of times the agencies that I see is they've got, they have a white label fulfillment company here, Dash Clicks, maybe Hite. You've got then, I'm listening to Dave Ramsey and Simon Sinek over here. And then my systems, Sean Clark over at GHL, man, he's incredible. I follow him on everything. Anytime he releases something new, he's my guy. And then you have prospecting and sales, right? And you got a sales coach. And the reality is that these things don't always tie together. Because my fulfillment company says I should focus more on SEO because it's more stable. My sales guy said that it's a lot easier to sell Facebook. Shoot, my systems guy says, why even do Facebook? You should be selling GMBs because it's automated and it's tech. And then my business leader over here is saying, I don't know, whatever. You have to have an aligned methodology. Guys, when it comes to scaling and 4Xing your sales and building your business, you have to have proposals, systems, methodology, the products, the whole entire design and layout of the growth have to be aligned into one system. I think this is a big reason why our franchise are scaling so fast because it's an aligned system. Number 6, guys, you got to focus on if you want to 4X sales, you got to focus on sales. It's not rocket science, right? Like you have to find a way to focus on selling and focus on follow-up. A lot of times agencies, especially as entrepreneurs, we have to focus on the whole picture. Well, fulfillment, we gotta come over here, we gotta look at this, is it right? Do I even have the right company? Shoot, Hite sucks, or these guys suck, or maybe I should switch, and oh crap, my operations and systems, well, I had ops that worked with these guys, and now I gotta working on a billion things at once. How do we hone this in and focus it in and build trust in the leaderships that we have to focus on sales? Focus on the most important thing that only really you could do. It's about winning back your time so that you can focus. Another thing that's really helped us, I think, is about the brand. It's the brand. And this is growing ridiculously fast. To be able to say, here at Hite, man, we have almost 100 team members. Dave Ramsey is one of our sponsors, the biggest digital marketing conference online for 2021, which is Ad Conference, Ad World. We're the sponsors for them. We're the headline sponsors for those guys. To be able to go out and say that, dude, here's our VP of fulfillment, here's our partner badge. We have 45 people certified on Google within the organization. To be able to start showcasing these bigger things allows you to build the trust with your clients. You see, the brand image, and how to create something strong and powerful is so crucial when it comes to your growth and scale. And the more that brand is, guys, when I'm on the phone with clients and I'm like, oh yeah, and I low-key drop like, yeah, actually, I don't know if one of the things I'm really excited about with Hite is our recent sponsorship by Dave Ramsey. He talks about us all the time, and we're on his podcast, and you know what kind of value bomb that is? They're like, well, shoot, if he sponsors you guys, then you gotta be good. How do you build a brand that enables you to sell more? Guys, with these 7 things that we put together, half of them you can do with your own agency, and half of them you've got to be a part of our franchise program. If you're interested at all, guys, in anything like that, franchise.hitedigital.com. Check it out. Book a meeting with us. I will tell you this. Only about 4%, 5% of people, I can't remember the latest number, actually even go through the whole process that we either approve them or it's not the right fit. Is a lot of conversations, right? We have to make sure that you're an amazing fit for our program or we can't let you in, right? With that being said, there's a lot of things on here that you can do. You don't need us. You can work on it yourself, right? If this video added any value, guys, comment below, give it a heart, show me some love, give me any questions whatsoever. I can dig into these ridiculously deep. And ultimately, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Remember, this stuff takes commitment. It takes commitment. Speaking of Dave Ramsey, he has a formula for unstoppable momentum. Unstoppable momentum. It's hard work. An agency is a lot of hard work. Really creating a stable agency is a lot of hard work. Over time, hard work over time, and it does take time. Those people that say, oh, you can get this much, and it takes time. Multiplied by God, right? We have to have this overarching. Sometimes we just got to get lucky. We got to have the presence of God. We got to have something helping push us through, because just hard work over time, quite frankly, it's just not enough, right? Hope you guys have an incredible day. Be good, be safe, and if anything, let us know.